Welcome to the season premiere of the Tiger Lacrosse Report. I'm Spiro Morekas, along with head coach Nadalen. We'll be reviewing the Tigers' spring scrimmages and preview their season as defending CAA champions. Get ready, Tiger fans. The Tiger Lacrosse Report starts now.
Or is this the high? Just let it go, enjoy the ride. Without the low, there ain't a high.
AT&T knows the best kind of holiday is the kind where everyone gets what they wished for. Make this holiday extra happy when you buy one, get one free on our most popular smartphones. Like the Samsung Galaxy S6. Buy one, get one free. So spread some cheer and capture every minute of it. Right now at AT&T, buy one, get one free on our most popular smartphones.
How long does it take to change the game of basketball? Days, years, decades? How about 0.4 seconds? All of a sudden, big ain't so big no more. Small ain't so small. The step back three is the new dunk. Follow through is the new poster. Range is the new hang time. How long to change the game of basketball? 1 second or less.
White Market's ice cream plant is based in Sunbury, Pennsylvania, and is locally owned and operated. We've been making our ice cream for nearly 50 years. We create roughly 70 flavors of ice cream right now. We use local ingredients, especially our cream, which is from our milk plant. The cream is what gives our ice cream a rich and creamy texture. Now, together with our customers, we've created a product called Peanut Butter Indulgence, which will be coming out this summer. It's a peanut butter ice cream with sea salt caramel swirl, chocolate-covered pretzel. How can you go wrong with that? Personally, I love our ice cream. If you come to our house at any given time, you'll find at least 5 packets of ice cream in our freezer. Our kids grew up eating Wise quality ice cream, and now we get to treat our grandchildren to it. It's been a pleasure for me to be tasting ice cream for over 40 years for Wise Markets, and I'm loving every minute of it.
Welcome to the Tiger Lacrosse Report, filmed inside the TSN studios. I'm your host, Spiro Morekas. Last year, the Tigers won the CAA title and are looking to start their defense with a strong start. I'm joined by the head coach of the Tigers, Nadalen. And Coach, any kind of concerns starting the year, coming off of such a great season, and maybe your players being, I don't want to say complacent, but like, hey, we're picked to finish first. We won last year. We're in.
You always think about that as a coach. You hope you don't have to deal with it. You hope your players are mature enough and understanding that, every year is different. Every year's got its challenges. And I've been pleased to this point through the fall and winter of how our guys have approached their workouts, their practices, the mentality with regards to practice, and then how they've competed. So I think that's attributed to our seniors, our captains, with Tyler White, Ben McCarty, and Brian Bolowicki, as well as a lot of the guys that have returned from last year. They know after our 2013 success, we kind of came back complacent, like you suggested, and things didn't go our way. So we're definitely hungry. We're happy with last year, but we know we're capable of so much more.
You start in the fall. You play a couple of scrimmages in the fall, and then you've had 4 or 5 scrimmages leading up to this first game. When you look back at the video of those games, does that solidify who you're going to play, or do you go more by practice and what you see every day?
Practice is huge for us. You got to prove to us every day that you deserve to be on the field come game day. The games allow us to see what we're doing against other opponents, and then kind of how we react to what our opponents are doing in those scrimmages. No doubt that we assess and evaluate the players that we have playing. I mean, you have to. Whether you have guys that you think are kind of on the fence and then they put themselves in position to earn that playing time, or guys that don't. You see some guys that have been proven players for you not really perform as well as they should be, and then you try to figure out how you can correct that. And scrimmages are great because you can make the mistakes and then correct those in practice, and then continue to figure out your team much more.
All right, well, obviously this team starts with the goalkeeper, Tyler White, third-team All-American. He anchors that defense, and I think a lot of people probably don't realize that he's such a quarterback back there that he helps your close defenseman a hell of a lot.
He does. He's really seeing his and being eyewitness to his maturation over the past 3 years has been awesome. For me as a head coach, to see that happen, and I always personally want our goalie to be that role, to be that field general, especially for the defense, to be a commanding presence within the team. I believe the goalie position is the most valuable position on our team. And Tyler's really embraced that. He's come out, and especially this year, taken much more of a leadership role, been much more of a voice. He's a very, I don't want to say unassuming, but he's very laid back. He doesn't get himself really riled up too much, but when he does, it's usually in a good way, and the guys respond to that. So he commands, on a very consistent basis with the defense, and really has earned the respect of his teammates.
You mentioned how 2 years ago you guys kind of had you didn't have a year that you wanted after having success in 2013. But what we saw then was we saw a lot of young guys playing in 2014. That came back to help you last year. Now you've got guys like Joe Sider, Jack Adams, who played so much as freshmen that now as they go into their junior year, they're really, really guys that you can count on.
Yeah, that junior, the current junior class are guys that have played a lot since their freshman year, kind of similar to last year's senior class with Cuccinello and Mavis and Hodge and JoJo and those guys. I mean, they were big-time players for us as freshmen, and you've seen kind of what that helped us accomplish over their 4 years. With regards to this junior class right now, yeah, we're relying on those guys to be in position to make the plays come game day. They've earned that opportunity, but it's good to see some of the younger guys and even seniors and fifth-year seniors above them continue to rise up their level of play and challenge those guys, and obviously continue to press our team forward.
Close defense, you lose JoJo Ostrander. What do you do to replace him?
Try to figure out who's going to be the guy or guys in that mix. JoJo was a great talent for us. He was a guy that could cover the ball well, was a good off the ground guy, good stick handler. So he was a very dependable player for us. We returned, luckily, 3 senior close defensemen, which has helped us with experience and continuity at that position. And then Chad Patterson coming in as a freshman has really impressed us and done some really consistent things on the field. So we got 4 guys that we can throw into the mix and be pretty comfortable with.
How do you decide whether you're going to redshirt someone or not in their freshman year?
There's a few factors. I think one of the more important factors is seeing what they're capable of as a freshman, and if that's going to put them on the field, in year one. If they have a lot of guys in front of them that we feel are going to play, then we'll have that conversation with the young man. We don't want to waste a year where maybe 3 or 4 of those guys in front of them are seniors and going to graduate. Gives them more opportunity, in that redshirt freshman year. Injuries come into play, in the redshirt scenario. But it really, you look at, the young man, what's in front of them, and you want to get the most out of their 4 years that they can play.
Well, hopefully the Tigers will be able to redshirt a lot of freshmen, because that means a lot of good players in front of them. That will do it for today's Tiger Lacrosse Report. Be sure to check out TowsonTigers.com and the Towson Tigers on YouTube for our next episode, where we will preview the Tigers' season opener against Mercer. For head coach Sean Nadalen, I'm Spiro Morekas. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Tigers.